The online space is changing. Things that used to work a couple of years ago, a couple of months ago, will not be working in the future. Now, first of all, I'm still pretty sick, so excuse me if I look pretty tired right now, but you gotta stick to the uploads. But besides of that, the topic of today's video, the reason why I'm saying that the online space is changing, is the following reason. It is easier than ever before to start an online business. I guess we can all agree on that. There are endless possibilities and opportunities to just try out something on your own online, whether that's an online shop, doing some affiliate marketing, doing some shout outs, or like whatever it might be, right? You get the point. Endless possibilities. And on top of that, we also have an endless amount of information, of knowledge, a stream of constant knowledge, whether that is through YouTube, through paid courses, through communities, mentorships, one-on-one coachings, etc., etc. So that's one side of the equation. But that also means that more people are coming into the market, which also means there is more and more competition, which then also means at the same time that more and more people are doing, or at least trying to do exactly the same thing over and over again. Now, that already opened my eyes a few years ago when I got into the agency space. And I started to send out messages, send out emails to potential customers of mine, right? Like prospects that seemed pretty interesting, just message them, try to be as personal as possible. That's what I was doing. And sometimes I got a reply back saying something along the lines of, yeah, that's cool, but we got this message like 10 times today already. And that kind of opened my eyes back then already, right? And that's also the changing point when I really started to be more active online, to, let's say, build in public, as some of you, like to refer to. And that concept, the concept of building in public, of being public about what it is that you're doing, building an audience around your business, your name, the things that you're building, is very crucial and important. And it's only going to become more so in the future. And that's also the reason why you see all the big guys that you are following and looking up to being extremely aggressive when it comes to pushing content on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. You have big guys having like hundreds of accounts that are just reposting the content over and over again. So social media literally gets flooded with their face. Now, of course, I'm not saying you have to be as active as some of those people, because that would be kind of too much if we have 10 Iman Gadzhis or 10, other gurus that everyone is looking up to. But what I'm saying is start to be more public, start to build an audience, because one of the key benefits amongst a lot of them, because you have things like improving your network, improving your status, authority, allowing you to connect with amazing people, whether that's personal-wise, business-wise, or even dating-wise, but that's another topic. But one of the best things that building, let's say, a personal brand is going to give you is trust. It's going to make you stand out from the crowd. Because at the end of the day, what is business? Business is an interaction between two human beings, right? There is no B2B, B2C. It's always H to H, human to human, human being to human being. And by being personal, by sharing certain things about your stuff that you're doing online, being, let's say, public to some extent, right? You don't have to share everything, of course. You give people exactly this opportunity to create trust with you before you even get to talk to them. Now, from my personal experience, right? When I was pushing back in the day, the Mind Plus offer, which was, still is kind of one of my biggest projects up to this day, I had a lot of calls, sales calls, even high ticket calls, right? I'm not talking about selling something that is 100 euros, that costs 100 euros, 200 euros, $500. I'm talking multiple thousands, right? I had some of those calls. I hopped on the call, being prepared, really wanting to learn more about the person, really seeing if this actually is a good fit. Some of those calls didn't last more than 10 minutes. I kid you not. There were almost no questions that needed to be answered, to get answered. It was just a chill conversation between two human beings, because the person I was talking to already knew me, because this person has already been following me for a very long time on social media, on Instagram, on YouTube, on TikTok, more or less. I don't really like that platform, but that's another story. But that's what I'm trying to say. It creates a lot of trust. It gives the product that you are selling, the service that you are selling, a face that people can connect with. And that, at the end of the day, is going to help you out to stand out and to, essentially speaking, if we really break it down to its core, sell more of what it is that you are selling, whether it's a service, a product, mentoring, or anything of that nature, really. So, just wanted to share this with you. Really try to share more about what it is that you're doing, right? No matter what business you're into, just share something of that, because it will never hurt you to have an audience. Literally, that's, some people say this is the new currency of the world, and I don't disagree with that. Attention and having an audience, a reach online, is so valuable and so powerful, and it's only gonna get and become more and more powerful in the next few weeks, months, and years. So, that being said, if you want to learn more about how to get more into personal branding, if that's something that you really want to improve upon, especially this year, then make sure to click the link below this video. You will find a link to the Instagram page of my personal branding agency, where we focus on helping entrepreneurs, high-level entrepreneurs, to build, create, and manage their personal brand to attract the right people, clients, customers, you name it. Besides that, also make sure to leave a like and a comment. Check out my Instagram if you want to connect with me, and see you in the next video.